People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now.
From coast to coast, it's not just about houses. It's about how people live, work, and dream. These streets hold stories. These homes hold hope. And the people, they're the heartbeat of something bigger. This isn't just real estate. This is the real America. One neighborhood at a time. Welcome to your neighborhood. Welcome to the American Dream.
Hello and welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Cindy Stockhouse, and today we are at the Hard Truth Distillery in Brown County. We are going to get a tour of the distillery. We're going to go on the Get Lost tour through the woods, and then I'm going to take you on a tour of a beautiful home on 40 acres that is my listing, and it is available for sale right now. Come on, let's get started.
So Kyle, thank you for having us today at the Hard Truth Distillery. We went on the Get Lost tour. So we visited the Rack House 2. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Thank y'all for coming. Rack House number 2, so that's where we store our bourbon and our whiskey. That's our bottled and bond Rack House. There's 10,000 barrels of whiskey and bourbon inside the Rack House at this moment.
So from Rack House 2, we went to Moonshiners Creek.
Yes, and that was a good time. Moonshiners Creek, we built a moonshiner's cabin out there in the woods to show you what it'd been like during Prohibition to be a moonshiner here in Brown County. Moonshiners, they flock to the hills of Brown County because we have these hills and hollers and we have these tall trees to hide the smoke. And there was no police department here until the 1950s, so moonshiners could do pretty much whatever they wanted here in Brown County.
That is so cool. And then we went to the swings that you can see the beautiful hills of Brown County. It was so much fun. To the speakeasy. And then we came back for our tasting and our tour of the distillery.
And that was a blast. We do all of our distilling right here on the property. We have 325 acres here. But our distillery is right here behind the tours and tasting building where we take you out there and you get to actually sample the spirits right out of the vats.
So I want you to tell me a little bit more about the John Mellencamp whiskey that you guys are making.
So we're on a collaboration with John Mellencamp to make a fine line of whiskeys for John Mellencamp, and so this is our third release. We just released this one. We've got one more coming up, and most of the proceeds go to Farm Aid.
Oh, that's incredible. So can you tell our listeners, where can they buy the John Mellencamp whiskey?
Mostly the John Mellencamp whiskey is only available here at Hard Truth.
Can they get it online?
Can't get it online.
Oh, so you guys are going to have to come to Indiana to the Hard Truth and get your bottle of John Mellencamp whiskey.
Right here, Hard Truth.
That's exciting. Well, Kyle, thank you so much again, and I think we should toast.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Here we are at my listing in Brown County. It is a beautiful home on 40 acres. Let's go take a look. In the heart of Brown County, Indiana, you will find this beautiful home nestled on 40 private acres. With soaring vaulted ceilings, the open concept living room and kitchen provide the perfect space for entertaining family and friends. The primary ensuite bedroom is on the main level with a loft and 2 additional bedrooms upstairs. There are 2 fireplaces to keep you warm in the wintertime, and the large walkout basement is ready to be finished to fit your needs. This home is on the market and ready for your family right now. Thank you for joining us today on American Dream TV in beautiful Brown County. I'm your host, Cindy Stockhouse, and I can't wait to see you next episode.
Hi, I'm Jenny Lau. I'm the host of the American Dream Show TV. And today, I'm here with Tony.
We're at the Indianapolis Zoo, one of the premier destinations of Indianapolis, and we're going to show you what it's all about. Come on, let's go.
Hi, I'm here with Deanne, and we're going to be talking about the tortoise.
So these guys are Aldabra tortoises. These guys are native to the Seychelles, which is a little bit east off the coast of Africa. And these guys are one of the largest species of tortoises on Earth, which is really cool. So we're very happy to have such an awesome group of animals here at the zoo. We have a total of 5. These 2 are just our most social of the group. We have Maud back there, who's a very new individual. So she is about 17 years old, whereas these 2 that are up closest to us, or I guess Lynn's on her way out, but AJ here is about 92 years old is our estimate.
99 years old. You can tell me why they live so long.
Species that end up on islands can end up living a lot longer. They can get much bigger, they can get much smaller. It's a fun little quirk of biology where the island populations can differ from the sort of mainland populations, and so that's one of the quirks of these guys. They happen to get very large, which is what we call island gigantism.
Why they are so important for our world?
So they work as amazing ambassadors, not just for their species, but also for species around the world, and even here in Indiana. So we have our own little turtles and tortoises as well, and so in Indiana we have box turtles that are a little different from these guys. They're in different families, but they are certainly still part of all the turtles and tortoises group.
How do you make the difference between the male and female?
The males certainly have what we say a concave plastron, which is to say that their belly kind of goes in a little bit. That actually kind of helps the males.
And this is male?
Oh yes, so
this
the males,
is a male.
Males are much bigger as well. So males can weigh around 500 pounds, and
wow.
AJ is no exception to that. He's right around there as well. Females tend to be around 300-ish, is a very, very large female. These guys, they reach sexual maturity at around like 25, around the time where they're about halfway grown. And then after that, they can continue laying eggs well over 90 years old.
Dan, can you tell me a little bit about the conservation program that you have here in Indianapolis Zoo?
So these animals are listed as vulnerable. Having these guys in our care is an important thing, so that we sort of can educate people about the things that we can do for these tortoises, both in Indianapolis and around the world. And so the support that goes to the Indy Zoo definitely helps manage these guys. These guys are very energy conscious. They do spend quite a bit of their day sleeping. They do spend a lot of their time sort of just digesting. They'll go around, they'll graze their food. This exhibit is a temporary exhibit, so they're going to be getting an awesome new building over next to our Deserts Dome. And so even though this is a nice space for them, we are going to have an even better space for them here soon.
Thank you so much, Deanne, for all your time, for help us to understand how important they are in our life and in the world.
You're very welcome.
We are with Jennifer from the Conservation Club. Talk to me about a little bit about that.
Sure. So at the Indianapolis Zoo, we have our Conservation Club, which is our mid-level giving donors. So it's Keeper Circle, Curator Circle, and Director Circle. And we invited them here tonight to come out and enjoy a night of jazz and some food and wine and just experience the zoo in a new atmosphere.
Hello again, I'm with David.
I'm the public relations director here at the Indianapolis Zoo, and I'm relatively new to the zoo. I've only been here a couple months and thrilled to be a part of the things that are taking place here and the wonderful mission we have to protect animals and protect nature. We have the second of our jazz series, Animals and All That Jazz, every Thursday night from 5:30 to 8:30, goes through July 31st. And again, this is just an opportunity for us to give a little something different to our guests and members.
That's all for today. Thank you for watching and see you in the next episode of American Dream TV.
Hello, and thank you for joining us on this third segment of our Lake Life series with ADTV. I'm your host, Nathan Failer. We're going to tour this beautiful lake by pontoon boat rented at the Raccoon Lake Pontoon Boat Rental. Afterwards, we're going to take lunch at the Ranch, a really cool restaurant located right on 36 and directly across the street from the entrance to the Raccoon Lake recreation area. Last, we'll focus on a beautiful, almost $1 million home located on an amazing cove just off the main body of Raccoon Lake. Well, now we're at the Ranch. This is such a cool hidden gem in Rockville, Indiana. I think it's kind of amazing that we're only an hour and 20 minutes from downtown Indianapolis, but it feels like we're in a whole different world. This restaurant is amazing. I've been here before. The food is awesome. As you can tell, the drinks are good too. I'm sitting here with my friend and colleague, Angela Newberry, and we have been enjoying a great day on the lake. So, Angela, is this your first experience at the ranch?
It is my first experience at the ranch. I've had many friends who own property out here come, and I'm very excited about it. Everybody has wonderful things to say.
So I ordered the steak chimichurri bowl. It looks amazing, and it's got, appears to be baby red mashed potatoes, which is my favorite. So I'm excited to dig into this.
And I ordered the Wenden, which is essentially a chicken salad. It looks like it must have some currants and some nuts, a little bit of green onion, and a little fruit bowl that seems to be a nice variety, a lot more than grapes. We got pineapples and oranges and watermelon and blueberries. Bon appetit.
Now we're at this gorgeous home on Annapolis off a cove on Raccoon Lake. This beautiful home has been amazingly upgraded and renovated over the past couple years, and it really feels like you are in a cavern with these amazing natural outcroppings. Follow me as we walk through this house. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you for joining us for segment 3 of Lake Life Living. This time we focused on Raccoon Lake. As I mentioned, it's about an hour and 20 minutes just west of Indianapolis. Hope you enjoyed the show and come back for more.
Don't get it twisted. There's much more to Hamilton County than 5-star restaurants, championship golf courses, boutique shopping, and travel sports. There's surprising scenic beauty with our county parks and campgrounds. Today, we're gonna drift upstream to White River Canoe Company right here in Noblesville. Whether you're looking for a reprieve from the hustle and bustle of busy life or just wanna enjoy some fun splashing with your friends and family, White River Canoe Company offers a vibrant natural experience for everyone. This is Andy Leakey, your host of American Dream TV selling Indianapolis. Let's dive in. Brian, how you doing, man?
Good. How are you, Andy?
Hey, I'm doing absolutely great.
Nice to see you.
Hey, we're thrilled to be here today, Brian. So, hey, we're speaking with Brian Cooley. Brian, I mean, this is one of your dreams, right? Talk to me how White River Canoe Company got started.
I was a manufacturer's rep by trade. I'm a General Electric veteran, but in all those years of being an independent rep, I always itched to have a family business where I'd be able to get my kids involved. That's awesome. And my wife involved and just had a family business. And so I came across this opportunity actually a couple of years before I pulled the trigger. But in late December 2009, we bought the assets and the name, the White River Canoe Company. In April of 2010, we opened up for the first time.
Wow.
We're 16 years into it.
So talk to me about where it started and kind of how this has evolved over the years.
The original White River Canoe Company Incorporated was started in a bait shop about a mile up the river. And so when we bought it, we had like 50 canoes, we had like 20 kayaks, we had 3 vans, we had a few trailers. Flash forward 16 years, you're looking at 6 buses, multiple vans, somewhere around 20 trailers, 1,000 river tubes, 350 kayaks, and 150 canoes. And so we've grown a little bit over the years.
Brian, we appreciate all you've done, all you're doing, all you're going to be doing with White River Canoe Company. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
Absolutely. I'm talking to maybe the Brian upgrade, Brian 2.0, Brian Jr., right? Something like that, Brian Cooley. There you go, exactly right. So hey, you guys have a great operation here. Talk to me about some of the things you offer for people that are looking to kind of enjoy the river here.
You got a pretty good spread, whether it's your first time or an experienced paddler. We tried to structure these trips for convenience. Everybody comes to our facility here, parks, checks in, and everybody will come back to here. So if you end your trip, you're just right up the steps to the parking lot, and you're good to go. We will bus everybody from here up river. Our first location, we'll drop in right up at Forest Park.
Okay.
Call a boat ramp there. Further up north, you have Potter's Bridge. We do a majority of our tube trips there.
Okay.
And then going north from there, that's where we start in on a lot of our business for his kayaks. Yeah, on kayaks, that's the Rusty Oar property.
So really you have, I mean, if people just want to come and kind of just hang out for like an hour or two, they can do that. Or if they really want to make a day of it, they can do that as well. So what's some of your most popular trips? I mean, I know you got tubing, you got kayaking, you got canoeing. What do people enjoy with that?
Number 1, the Potter's Bridge tubing trip. Huge hit. The second go-to, where the boats are concerned, I'd probably say the Rusty Oar trip.
Okay.
Always a slam dunk.
Brian, hey, thanks so much for your time, man. Thanks for all you do here. All right, hey, we are here with Andy Cooley, another one of the brain trusts here at White River Canoe Company. So Andy, talk to me about kind of your specific role here in the company.
Sure. So I handle mostly all of our customer communications, just me and one other person, and then all of our trip schedules that we do. So we do about 9 trips up and down 28 miles of the river here. So I'm kind of the person that puts all that together.
That's
awesome. As far as the ticketing stuff. And then we use a unique piece of software that kind of allows us to talk to all of our customers. So we can have anywhere from 300 to 400 people a day.
That's awesome.
Message in, and we have about a 30-second response time to where we're able to get back to everybody, even on a busy Saturday.
And I know you guys are serving the public, 400 to 600 people, a day potentially, right?
Yeah.
Do you need private parties? How does some of that stuff?
Oh yeah. So we work with a lot of different church groups, baseball teams, corporate groups that kind of come out, and they all kind of feed into whether it's our chat feature or email. I'm the lead contact there. there that kind of gets to be first hands on.
You're the first
with them.
impression, right?
Right,
Almost,
yeah. So I get all their trips set up, get them all scheduled, and then we get everybody's waiver form signed. We move them here, and then we put them on the river.
Andy, that's absolutely awesome. I just love how all of you just work together here. Really trying to make a great experience for everybody. It certainly shows. So thank you so much, man.
Right.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Sometimes we all just need to unplug from our beeping cell phones and from our compressed calendars and just reconnect with nature. Next time you need a getaway, don't drive to unwind. Come cruise the river with the White River Canoe Company. For ADTV, this is your host, Andy Leakey. Join us on our next episode.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American dream.